TikTok Live has completely changed the internet. People can now make thousands of dollars just by sitting on live streams for hours every single day. Some creators battle for gifts, some act relatable, and others create entire fake personalities designed to emotionally manipulate viewers into donating money. But what happens when the numbers stop making sense? Today we're looking at the TikTok account known as Miss Foxy, a creator that has built a large following through live streams, battles, and parasocial fan interactions. And while none of this proves illegal activity, there are a lot of red flags that I have started noticing. From suspicious engagement, to possible botted followers, to live streams that feel completely fake. This rabbit hole gets weird quite fast. So first, let's look at the account itself. At the time of this recording, the account shows around 146,000 followers and over 339,000 likes. At first glance, that sounds impressive, but then when you actually start looking deeper, the engagement feels off. Some live streams appear to have extremely low interaction compared to the follower count. Comments often repeat the same generic phrases, and the live chat sometimes feels almost robotic or non-existent. Now obviously, low engagement alone doesn't prove someone is scamming. However, a lot of creators struggle with engagement. But when you combine that with live stream gifting culture, things start getting suspicious. Because TikTok lives are designed to make viewers spend money emotionally, not logically, and that's where things can get dangerous. For example, when watching other creators on TikTok Live, some of them feel authentic. What I mean by this is that the chat is always chatting no matter what. However, in Mrs. Foxy's streams, the chat is always dead, even if it has loads of people watching. Like, I had to make a new account on TikTok the other day because he blocked me on my old account as I called her out, but it's definitely pre-recorded, as the live stream is always light in her room and she never reacts to the chat. Even when someone is donating a big gift, she says somebody else's name, which for me gives red flags, as they're never in the chat in the first place. Most people watching live streams don't actually understand how gifting works. When viewers send gifts, they're spending real money. Those gifts get converted into diamonds, and creators can cash them out for actual income. Some live stream creators make hundreds, sometimes thousands in a single day. And that's why live streaming has become less about entertainment and more about expecting donations from viewers. You notice many creators using the exact same tactics: acting emotional, pretending they need help, rewarding big gifters with attention, creating fake urgency, encouraging parasocial relationships. It becomes less of a live stream and more like a psychological manipulation. And TikTok's battle system makes this even worse, because battles are basically digital gambling. Viewers become emotional, invested in winning for their favourite creator, so they keep sending gifts over and over and over again. This is an issue on TikTok, as many of these live streams always repeat the same process. What I mean by this is that viewers will always donate money to win battles for the content creator, but as soon as the person wins or even loses that battle, all that they say is "thank you, MVP, insert name," and then start a new battle to milk money out of their fans, which for me just feels wrong in so many ways. This video has taken me 7 months to research, and within that time, I have currently been blocked by 21 content creators, all because I said one thing: stop begging for donations, and they decide to block me. And some of them even are rude and said, "Work my 9-5 job." And yeah, it's just crazy to me. This is a huge problem on TikTok Live, as TikTok enables this type of content on the platform, and all that the creators use for that money is on themselves for personal gain. The engagement problem. Now here's where things get interesting. A lot of people have started pointing out the mismatch between follower accounts and actual interaction, and this is something that happens constantly across TikTok. Accounts can have massive follower numbers but barely any real viewers. That's why fake follower detection tools even exist in the first place. One of the biggest red flags on social media is when followers gain loads of followers instantly, but engagement is extremely low. According to fake follower analysis platforms, this often suggests inactive audiences or purchase engagement or even botted followers. Now again, we cannot directly prove this on every account, but with Miss Foxy, it's a huge red flag, kind of concerning, because what I noticed is that, say for example, she will have a 1,000 views, she will only get like 6 likes on that post. Now for me, that's kind of a red flag, because she has loads of followers but only 6 likes. You're saying to me that 6 people out of her 200 X amount of followers that she currently has, only 6 people like that video? Like, that's crazy to me. It should be a lot more higher. She should be getting about at least like 5,000 to like 10,000 maybe, but for that's kind of bad. And even her high viewed videos, she barely pushes past 10,000 likes. I'm talking about 5,000 likes max. That's just talking about how I know that this content creator is faking her live streams. Now for me, personally, I think that having a botted account, okay, that's fine. Like, we've done it in the past. Everyone's done it in the past. It is what it is. But the thing that I don't like about Miss Foxy at all, or her content, is that she'll make a post and then she'll fake her live streams with pre-recorded loot videos of her faking her battle. Then she'll make loads of money from that X battle, repeat it for like 9 hours a day, start a new, basically do the exact same thing, and then she'll go off for 5 minutes, and then, or possibly an hour at this point, and then she'll basically repeat the process. Now you're telling me that she can do a 25 hours live stream pretty much of her starting from the early hours of the morning till pretty much the next day. It makes no sense. Like, obviously I know that this is fake, and the fact that she's making a lot of money from this is crazy to me, because how has she not been banned? I've reported this account to TikTok, and TikTok's report system is absolutely garbage, because you can tell for a fact that it's fake just from like looking at it. But she still hasn't been banned, and in fact the fact that she blocked me is kind of crazy. And the reason that I've made a new account is to prove that she's manipulative and she's a bot 100%. Another reason that I decided to make this video is because I saw a video from Jack's Films of where he was talking about these YouTube fake live streams, and it gave me some inspiration to make this video in the first place, because I've been seeing this for like at least a good size 7 months in TikTok Live, and it is just awful. The fact that people just copy each other on TikTok Live is crazy. You have the battlers streamers that just battle constantly to milk as much money and revenue as possible, which I'll probably talk in another video about, because that's a massive deep rabbit hole that needs to be explored. You've got the fake like Minecraft streams where at least you know it's fake, because like you can easily tell that it's pre-recorded, and not many people donate to those streams in the first place. And then you've got the people that are like authentic and actually put work into it, but they're getting punished because these people are basically exploiting the system just to get as much money as possible. and it's just annoying to deal with. I'm hoping that TikTok probably watches this video, but the high chance of them watching it is very like minuscule. So if this video does quite kind of well in the algorithm, it will surprise me. But yeah, I just wanted to rant about this issue because it's been going on for like ages, and I just find it annoying, and it's not getting anywhere because I keep getting blocked by like loads of creators each day, and it's annoying. So yeah, in the next video I'll probably talk about the Dubai scam, and it's kind of crazy because this rabbit hole is deeper, and there's so much lore and backstory that needs to be built on. But yeah, if you like the video, consider subscribing, because that will make my day. And yeah, see you in the next video where I talk about the